Good morning, babe, and happy Thursday. So excited. I hope you are too. We have a lot to discuss, but before we get started, as always, make sure you watch this video all the way to the end. The longer you watch, the more ads play. The more ads play, the more I make so that I can pay my bills and keep a roof over my head. So if you love me and support me as much as you say you do, please watch all the way the room. Okay, so it's Thursday. The weekend is almost here, and I wanted to take some time to prepare you for your weekend. If you're trying to lose weight, this is the video for you, or if you're trying to get into shape. So, if you're new to my channel and you've never seen me before, I've lost 100 pounds. Oh, and of course, there's going to be a 360 spin of my outfit once we get to the end. So, another reason to stick around. Anyways, so I've lost 100 pounds naturally. No weight loss surgery, no Ozempic, no pills, just changing what I eat and exercising. I weightlift. I have lots of weightlifting gym vlogs on my YouTube channel as well. You can scroll through and watch those. I'm pretty strong and I put in some serious work in the gym. But the reason why I was able to be successful on this weight loss journey is because I did these things that I'm about to tell you to do. So, number one, make sure that you set your ultimate goal. So if you want to lose weight, figure out how much you want to lose and write that number down somewhere. For me, I knew I needed to lose 100 pounds. I was 340 pounds. I was a pretty big girl. And I'm 6'3" too, so I'm also really, really, really tall. Really tall. So I knew I needed to lose at least 100 pounds. So I wrote that number down and I put it in my phone, in my notepad, and I didn't look at it anymore. Then what I decided to do is start changing what I eat. So I love cookies and ice cream and soda and fried food and just everything that's not healthy. This is before I was vegan. I'm vegan now, by the way. That means I don't eat any animal product, no meat, or no seafood, or dairy. Nothing. Okay. So anyways, I loved those foods. But those foods were also keeping me fat, right? So what I did was I set smaller goals. So I used to be addicted to soda. Now I don't drink any soda at all. I haven't had soda in like 3 years. But I used to be addicted to soda. So my goal was for the next 2 days, I'm not going to drink any soda. And once I reached that goal, because that was a pretty easy goal, like 2 days, that's not bad, right? We can thug it out for 2 days. So once I reached that goal, then it was I'm not going to drink any soda for the next 4 days. And I would slowly make the goal bigger and bigger and bigger. By doing this, babe, you are showing yourself that you can, first of all, have a goal and then achieve the goal. But when you start off with your goal so big, sometimes and a lot of times you get overwhelmed and you start to feel defeated before you even started. So if I constantly worried about losing 100 pounds, I might feel overwhelmed, right? Like, how am I going to lose all this weight? But by setting smaller goals that are going to help me get to that bigger goal, I'll do that. And a lot of times the reason why we're overweight and fat in the first place is because we don't believe that we can lose weight. Yes, babe. A lot of times we don't think we can lose weight. We think we're stuck in these bodies and it's just always going to be like that. We don't believe in ourselves. So by having these smaller goals, you show yourself that you can do it. See how that works? All right, so that was number one. Number two, create the exercise plan. So weightlifting is ultimately going to be the best form of exercise that you can do to lose weight and to keep the weight off. Okay? Why is that? Because you want to increase your muscle mass. You also want to increase your basal metabolic rate, That is how many calories your body burns when doing absolutely nothing. The more you're able to increase that, the more calories you burn when doing nothing, right? So it's going to work in your favor because wouldn't you rather be burning 3,000 calories a day by doing nothing as opposed to burning only 1,000 calories a day by doing nothing? Yes, you would. Yes, you would. So in order to do that, babe, you have to build some muscle. But don't worry, babe. It's going to be easy for you to build muscle because you're a man, and men have way more testosterone than women. So even though it's taken me 2.5 years to build all of this beautiful muscle that I have, I'm sure you can see my shoulders. I'm sure you've seen my back. And my biceps are slowly starting to come in. You gotta look closely. You can see my delts coming in a little bit. And I'm getting a little bit of a side pat going on when I stand up. And I do have some quads coming through. Let me show you to the side real quick. I love my quads. Slowly but surely. Look at that. Look at that. They're coming. But the point I'm making is, even though it took me 2.5 years to get to this point, it's not going to take you that long. Why? Because you have more testosterone than me. You're a man. You're alpha. You're a big dog. So it's not going to take you that long. I mean, it's still going to take you a long time, but not 2.5 years. So use that to your benefit, babe. Your your back will be ripped. Your chest will be big. You will be so muscular and sexy in no time. As long as you stay consistent. Consistency is key. You can't do something on Monday and then not do it again till Saturday. That's not consistent, babe. That's not consistent. You know what's really annoying? What's really annoying is when guys decide they want to start working out again and they can come in and just do push-ups like it's nothing. I just got to floor push-ups, babe, and I can only do 4. That's because you have bigger chest muscles and bigger back muscles than I do. But I bet you can't keep up with me on leg day. But anyways, so start exercising. Now, here's something to keep in mind. A lot of people have their own opinion. If you only have, let's say you only have 45 minutes to work out. If you have kids, you have to go to work, whatever. You don't have as much time as I may have or someone else may have. So you have to make a choice. Do you do cardio or do you weight lift? That's the choice. If you can only do one, you weight lift. Weightlifting is going to burn way more calories than cardio. Cardio is not going to build any muscle, babe. So prioritize weightlifting and push yourself. Don't sacrifice form, but push yourself. In between, when you're doing your sets, babe, you should be tired. If you're easily able to do a bicep curl and carry on a conversation and you're not breathing heavily, you're not working hard enough. Go pick up some heavier weights. It should be, by the time you get to rep number 4 or 5, you should be struggling. Like still able to do it, but just like it's pretty difficult. If you're on rep 10 and you still don't feel anything, you didn't go heavy enough, okay? But do not be an ego lifter either, because you will hurt yourself, and then you're not going to want to work out anymore. So don't do that, okay? And then let's do our last step to losing weight. No more alcohol, babe. No more alcohol. No more alcohol. Cut it. It's over. It's done. It's a wrap. No more alcohol, no more shots, no more wine, and no more beer. I don't care if football Sunday is football Sunday. You do not have to have a beer in order to enjoy a football game. It's too many calories, and it's poison. You are drinking poison. And if you're trying to lose weight and get into the best shape of your life so you can attract your dream woman and be the man that you've always wanted to be, then you got to stop drinking. You have to stop. And it's not that bad. I haven't had a drink in 3 years, and I do not miss it at all. And alcohol gets in the way of your fitness goals. So if you are trying to bulk up, if you are trying to get more jacked and lean and ripped, alcohol is just going to make that process a lot longer for you. So you might as well just stop. And then you don't have to spend money on it. Isn't that great? You can do this, babe. I believe in you. You can definitely get the dream body that you want. It doesn't matter how old you are. There are men in their 50s and 60s in the gym that look great. And remember, you have testosterone on your side. I'm jealous. No, I'm not, because I don't want to look like a man. But you get my point. It's just your process is just gonna be a lot quicker. Like, it's really not as bad as you think it is. Like, it's still gonna take, like, if you really wanna get like ripped, jacked, yes, that's gonna take years and years and years, like a long time. But if you're trying to lose like 50 pounds and get a little bit of muscle definition shown, like maybe you don't wanna be like super jacked, like, but you just want like a little something. Babe, if you just show up every day, you will see significant changes in 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, a year. Now, if you wanna be like Diesel, that's going to take years, yes, but you get my point. It's not going to take as long as you think. So you might as well start now. And don't take breaks on the weekend. We talked about all these ways to lose weight. Don't bullshit come Saturday and Sunday. Just stick with it every single day. Eating right, exercising, and not drinking. And you're going to be looking really sexy. I know it. All right, so let's do our 360 spin since you made it to the end of this video. So this is a gold top with some gold shorts, gold, black, and white shorts, and there's a little tie here. And it's a crop top shirt. And then here's the back. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing Thursday, babe. Bye.